Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Yasodhanandana Raja Jana Yasodhanandana Raja Jana Jaya Radha Madha Kunjavi Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Sadhanandana Jaja Jana Yasodhanandana Jaja Jana Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Simate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namiti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatjati Satare Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamai Dati Swapadam Tikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Serupam Sarjatam Saganam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sarvadotam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lavita Sri Visakha Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Radha Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhano Sate Pranamami Hari Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya ekacha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo namo namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Shri Balarama Purnima ke. Today is one of the best days here in Shivindavanda. Every day is a good day here, but especially today. Srila Prabhupada has established this Krishna Balaram Mandir, and it is well known all over the world for having our main deity as Krishna Balaram. Wherever I go, traveling many places all over the world, the main deities that are located in the main center, they are the main deities. It's like Atlanta. What's the main deities in Atlanta? Gornitai. How is that? First Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, then Gornitai, then Madan Mohan. Prabhupada was there as well. But he says, I think your temple is the best. But for Prabhupada, every temple is the best. As long as we're trying our best to serve their lordships without any self-interest, without any motivation for our own benefit. In San Francisco, the main deities are Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. How is that? New Jagannath Puri. Yes. And many temples, Radha Krishna. But our temple is very rare, and many temples are also following in the footsteps of Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir. There is a Krishna Balaram temple also in Bonaki, in Mauritius, and the main deities are Krishna and Balaram. Or in New Mayapur, is that correct? Anyone been there? Is that correct? Krishna Balaram also? Yes. So, Krishna Balaram, this is their home, and this is the home of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says, Mayapur is my place of worship, Mumbai is my office, and Vrindavan is my home. And since Srila Prabhupada is our father, he is our founder, Acharya, and therefore, all ISKCON devotees, this is also your home. There is no place like home. Home, sweet home. Or they will say in India, Om, sweet Om. There is no place like home. Everyone who comes here, they feel like at home because this is the residence of Krishna Balaram. Of course, they stayed here for some time before going to Nandagram. Yes? There's a deity also. Two deities of Krishna and Balaram over there. And Balaram Ji, he is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. According to the Srimad Bhagavatam, the appearance of Lord Krishna being the eighth son of Mother Devaki, Balaram came first. He is 15 days older than Lord Krishna. And according to the Acharyas, he stayed 14 months within the womb of his mother. 7 months in the womb of Mother Devaki, but then he was transferred. Lord Krishna commissioned Yogamaya to transfer Baladev to the womb of one of the wives of Vasudeva because of fear of having Rohini also will be harmed by Kamsa. So she was transferred to Gokul, incognito. That means not known. Incognito means not visible practically, not known. And before Balaram's appearance, there were the 6 sons of Kalanini. Is that right? Yeah? You know? Or Marichi. Marichi. Who's reading here? Marichi. Yes? Of course. But these 6 sons representing the 6 enemies of the conditioned souls, before we can have darshan of Lord Krishna in person, even though Prabhupada was asked, you see Krishna? Have you seen Krishna? And he said, what did he say? Yes, we see Krishna every day. 4:30 in the morning, very early in the morning, and during the whole day. But to really see Krishna and have interaction with Lord Krishna, we have to uproot all of the anarthas that we have, the 6 enemies. And that includes the mind. According to the scriptures, the 6 enemies are the different senses acquiring knowledge. Like the sense of taste, the sense of smelling, the sense of hearing, the sense of sight, the sense of touch, and the thoughts included, the way we think. So these 6 sons of Mother Devaki was killed by Kamsa, even though he knew that the 8th son will be the cause of his death. Mother Devaki is considered to be Bhakta Avatar. She's a devotee. She's a devotee incarnation. And somehow, to have Krishna also be born, so Lord Balaram has cleaned up first the sitting place within the heart of Mother Devaki. Because Krishna, he was born not of just like general copulation between a man and a woman in the material world. Lord Krishna took birth from within the heart, transferred to the mind, purified heart, of course, Vishuddha Sattva, or Suddha Sattva, pure goodness, the heart of Vasudeva towards to the heart of Devaki. This is very mysterious. It's like also we've heard in the Christian religion, Jesus took birth and his mother is still named as Virgin Mary. It's not mundane birth like we see at all times. So, how is it? These 6 sons actually are considered to be in the Jiva Tattva. That means they're not Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu Tattva, that means they are not different than the Supreme Lord himself. Like the different incarnations, but sometimes different incarnations as well, they are in Jiva Tattva. Shaktyavesh Avatar, like Srila Prabhupada, is in the Jiva Tattva. However, how is it, a question may be asked, how is it that first there are the 6 sons who were in the Jiva Tattva entered the womb of Mother Devaki, whose heart is completely pure? It's a good question, isn't it? Because no one can serve the Supreme Lord unless he is completely pure. Or Prabhupada is saying no one can go to the sun planet unless his body also comprised of that body that can hold the heat in the sun planet. So how is that? An explanation may be given. The Acharya says that just like at the time of Pralaya, final devastation. Time is eternal, but there is the partial devastation. Every time the Lord Brahma will sleep, there is a partial devastation, but there is complete devastation, whereby all of us will enter into the womb, into the body of Mahavishnu, Karyadakasaya Vishnu. So how is that? That means if we enter into the body of Mahavishnu or Karyadakasaya Vishnu, we become liberated? No. Matstani Satutani. That Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, everyone is within me, but I'm not in them. Yes. So these 6 sons prepare the appearance of Lord Balaram, who prepares that appearance for Lord Krishna. So Balaram in the Srimad Bhagavatam has many names. From the 10th canto, chapter 2, text 13, it says, Garbha Sankarsanatam Vai Prabhu Sankarsanam Bhubi Rameti Loka Ramanad Balabhadram Balochrayat. The son of Rohini will also be celebrated as Sankarshan because of being sent from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. He will be called Rama because of his ability to please all the inhabitants of Gokul. And he will be known as Balabhadra because of his extensive physical strength. So again, we go back again to that. How is it that Srila Prabhupada established this temple being known as Krishna Balaram Mandir? One of the reasons is that we are in Raman Reddy. So there are 2 Raman Reddys, one in Gokul and one here. Raman Reddy means silvery sands. One god sister of mine, she gave me a Raman Reddy dust of Raman Reddy. I don't know if you can still see the silvery sand here. Can you still see? Maybe not. It's been covered up, isn't it? A few years ago, there's the Krishna Balaram tree also over there in the Parikram Marg. And devotees, they used to sleep under that Krishna Balaram tree. The Krishna Balaram tree, I've seen it myself. There is the main tree, and then on the top, it became white. Krishna and Balaram. And one devotee says that during those days, maybe early 80s, there are at least 30 to 40 peacocks on that tree, roaming around this area. But because now Vrindavan has been exploited in a sense, many would like to have that interest to make money. It would have been nice if it is not exploited, Vrindavan as it is. But as time goes by, Vrindavan will become deteriorated externally. And the only thing that will remain is the dust, Vrindavan dust. There's another Raman Reddy in Gokul, and devotees used to play over there. They will roll on the ground, and sometimes they will throw each other a handful or 2 handfuls of dust. And mystically, if you're been done like that with your devotee friend, there is no way that you will go like this. I've never seen devotees going like this. Unlike, maybe in Delhi, if someone threw you some sand, then you'll go to the hospital. So one of the reasons why Krishna Balaram Mandir established, but specifically Srila Prabhupada established Krishna Balaram Mandir to show to the whole world that Krishna and Balaram is none different than Gaur-Nitai, or Gaur-Nitai is none different than Krishna and Balaram. Brajendra Nandana e Sachi Sukha Hoilo se Balaram Hoilo Nitai. So Balaram is known as Sankar's son, Balarama, or sometimes Brahma. In the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. People sometimes object. Rama is accepted as Balarama. But although devotees of Lord Ram may object, they should know that there is no difference between Balaram and Lord Rama. The Shastra says also there is no difference between Lord Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Ramachandra, and Lord Nrsimhadev. No difference. Potency are all equal. But Krishna is tu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the origin of everyone. Here, Srimad Bhagavatam clearly states that Balarama is also known as Rama, Ramedi. Therefore, it is not artificial for us to speak of Lord Balaram as Lord Rama. Jayadev Goswami also speaks of three Ramas: Parasuram, Ramachandra, Raghupati Ram, and Balaram. All of them are Ramas. One time there was a discussion whether Prabhupada's disciples, one is saying, oh yes, that Rama is Balaram, and the other is saying, no, that is Ramachandra. So they went to see Prabhupada, but before that they went to see Tamakrishna Goswami. And he himself not able to make the final decision whether that Rama in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is Balaram or Ramachandra. So they went to Prabhupada. And Tamakrishna Maharaj says to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, this devotee is saying that Rama is Lord Ramachandra in the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And then Prabhupada says, yes, that is correct. And then he says, well, this devotee is saying that Rama is Lord Balaram. Prabhupada says, that is correct. So which one is correct? Ramachandra or Balaram? Then Prabhupada says, you decide which one. But ultimately it is the same. There is no difference. So Rama means the source of all pleasure. The source of all pleasure. So when we chant the Hare Krishna, O energy of the Lord, Shrimati Radharani, Hara, the invocative address to Shrimati Radharani, Hare, Radhe, please engage me in the service of Krishna and Rama. He is the source of all pleasure. Everyone is seeking pleasure in this world. Unfortunately, they don't know how to find, and therefore the devotees, they go out and tell the whole world that by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, honoring prasadam, and association with the devotees, one can become fully happy. All the times, not only in the weekends, every day, and unlimitedly, always be increasing. So the color of Lord Balaram is that of crystal white. If you go to Govardhan you do Govardhan Parikrama, you will see different colors of Giriraj. Sometimes brownish, sometimes golden, sometimes dark, very dark color, and sometimes whitish crystal. So Lord Balaram's color is that also of the full moon night, Purnima. It's like this evening, if we have the chance, because it is cloudy, it is overcast. We may not see, but fortunately, if we have that fortune, we'll have the darshan of Chandra. And this is the color of Lord Ramachandra, Lord Balaram. Yes. So Lord Balaram, he is the elder brother, but sometimes he is younger than Lord Krishna. They're always together by Bhav Prakash and Swayam Prakash, the first expansion of the Supreme Lord. In the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, Balaram appeared as Lakshman, younger. In the pastimes of Lord Krishna, Balaram is older, and in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda is elder. And he's always, his mood is that of service. He is the Sevak Bhagavan. His role, even though he is none different from the Supreme Lord, is that he always wants to help or serve, protect Lord Krishna. Usually, this is the mood of the elders towards the juniors. And Lord Balaram, he manifests himself in such a way that he is able to serve Lord Krishna in the 5 major rasas. In Madhurya Ras, he is Ananga Manjari, the younger sister of Srimati Radharani. But mostly his mood is that of Sakya Ras, friendship with Lord Krishna. As parental, yes, because he wanted always to protect Lord Krishna. This is the duty of the parents, to protect and give shelter for the welfare of the children. So Lord Balaram is like that. There's no difference between Krishna and Balaram. The only difference is the color. The color of Lord Krishna is that of bluish black, just like monsoon rain cloud, or the tamal tree, or the color of the neck of the peacock. Right now, almost very, very dark. That's the color of Lord Krishna. And Lord Balaram always not just protect, but he respects so much Lord Krishna that in Govardhan, if he sees there's a row of golden Govardhan Shila, he will conclude immediately that Srimati Radharani passed this way. So he will turn into a different direction so as not to follow where Radharani went. And similarly, Srimati Radharani will do the same thing. She will find crystal white Govardhan Shila, and she will also turn in a different direction. It's a matter of etiquette. It's a matter of respect. And therefore, our institution is also a culture of respect and love. It doesn't matter. The instructions given to me by my Guru Maharaj is always be respectful. And how can you attain love of God if there is no respect? You may not like the other person, but respect should be there as well. As even Prabhupada says, even to the Mayavadis, we should offer respect. But that doesn't mean we should adhere to their ideologies or to their thoughts and philosophy. So Lord Balaram is like this. Lord Balaram is the Adiguru. He is the original spiritual master. Like Lord Nityananda is expansion. The expansion of Lord Nityananda is from Lord Balaram. When we say Guru is one, this is what it means, because there are many spiritual masters according to Chaitanya Charitamrita. There are the Diksha Gurus. It's like right now in our institution, even the disciples of the present gurus, direct disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they will also may take the service of being a guru. It is a service, but guru, Diksha Guru, or Siksha Guru, another thing, Siksha Guru, they're equal. Now, being a Siksha Guru is not a simple thing. It's not an ordinary thing. A Siksha Guru also must be liberated. He has to be. Otherwise, how can he give shelter? Or how can he help others to make advancement in Krishna consciousness? According to Srila Prabhupada, usually the Siksha Guru becomes the Diksha Guru. We can only have one Diksha Guru, but we can have unlimited Siksha Gurus. There is also the Vartma Pradakshina Guru, the one who first introduced us to Krishna consciousness. Now, he may not be liberated, a liberated soul. But if he follows and only speak what he heard from his spiritual master, or from Srila Prabhupada, or repeating what he heard from the books of Srila Prabhupada, he can also tell others to follow the proper way how to make advancement in Krishna consciousness by introducing. It's like Vartma Pradakshina Guru is like, for example, a book distributor who is still struggling to follow the sadhana, the Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, still trying to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra purely. But he can tell others, please chant Hare Krishna. Here, take a book. And when we tell others about, hey, there is a book, and please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and he follows that instruction, then his path, doorway to go back home, back to Godhead, is widely open. Even though in the beginning we don't tell immediately, hey, you have to follow these 4 regulative principles and chant 16 rounds. Usually we say, just chant even 1 round. So this is another type of spiritual master. Just like Balaram, his main thoughts are always 24 hours how to serve Lord Krishna, and setting the example for us, because he is the Adi Guru, we should also follow in his footsteps. We should follow in his footsteps. But when we serve the Guru, there should not be any pretension. What does that mean, Maharaj? That means we should not have that tendency, even though this is one of the four defects of the conditioned souls. We should not wanting to cheat the guru, the spiritual master. Because if we are wanting to cheat, then we're not be able to cheat him. It's like no one can cheat Krishna. If we are on that level of thoughts that hey, I think I would like to have an easy way out. I want to make progress, but I don't want to perform any austerities. We are not cheating the Guru or the Supreme Lord. Who are we cheating? Ourselves. And if you are cheating ourselves, then more likely there will be a tendency that we will become offensive. This is the last thing that we cannot afford to do it. To make Vaishnava parad. That's not, it should not be there. But where does aparad comes from? First, it comes through the thought and being envious. In bhakti, this is the only quality that we cannot apply. We can apply lust, anger, greed, madness, illusion, but not envy. Srila Prabhupada says the whole world is envious of each other. And the materialists, they are also envious of the devotees, seeing us very happy, always, even early in the morning and during the whole day. But are the devotees envious of the materialists? Yes or no? Silence means yes. Okay. How about the devotees? Are they also envious of another devotee? Sometimes. Sometimes. So how can we have Krishna be in our heart? Even though Krishna as Paramatma is within the hearts of everyone. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a statement that a pure devotee, he sees Krishna within his heart, not as Paramatma. He sees Krishna within his heart as two-armed form. And he sees within his heart the whole of Vrindavan. That's why he says that whenever and wherever a pure devotee travels, he carries Vrindavan with him. Like Srila Prabhupada. Even though he says, I am feeling separation from Vrindavan. This was in New York City. He was meditating on Vrindavan. So once you felt separation from Vrindavan, that means you are in Vrindavan. Because you're always thinking of Vrindavan. And during my travels, not many devotees are able to come to Vrindavan for some reason or another. It's very difficult for them. I've heard in Russia only 12% of the devotees can come to Vrindavan, can come to India. They're not so fortunate like us. So, however, one can develop the Vrindavan mood, provided we follow Prabhupada's instructions. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, one can go back home, back to Godhead, doing only two things. Constantly chant the holy name of the Lord. Peace. So there may be a tendency to criticize or blaspheme for a neophyte devotee. And that means we will not be able to get the mercy of Lord Balaram. We need the mercy of Lord Balaram to enter Vrindavan. Ram, that means spiritual strength. Like sometimes our brahmacharis, you may see them skinny. In the material world, strength means you have a big muscle, stout. But then sometimes when they come to Vrindavan, when they come to the holy Dham, they'll feel ill. They'll get sick. So where is their strength now? Some of our devotees, they are not so stout, not so big. I've seen one brahmachari, he eats a lot, but he doesn't get big. But he has a lot of strength. He has a lot of energy. He can be active, serving the whole day, 24 hours. This is what we need, spiritual strength. When we have that spiritual strength, then we can go on with our practice of devotional service. And hopefully one day we'll be blessed by Lord Balaram to enter into Vrindavan. That means when we also receive the mercy of our spiritual master, who is a representative of Lord Balaram. So without pleasing our spiritual master, how can we please the 6 Goswamis? Without pleasing the 6 Goswamis, how can we please Lord Nityananda? Without pleasing Lord Nityananda, how can we please Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? And without pleasing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how can we please Radheshyam? Or for that matter, how can we please our Guru Maharaj? We have to please the Vaishnavas. What do you mean by pleasing, Maharaj? Pleasing means, again, be respectful, try to serve them. Serving them menially. Either you're a very senior devotee, a proper disciple, sannyasi, how can you serve the juniors? By giving them advice, direction, helping them grow up in Krishna consciousness. And the juniors, vice versa, they can serve and please the seniors, again, by assisting them, giving them, asking them questions, how to make advancement in Krishna consciousness, following their instructions. And in the same way, both, those who are in the same level, they can help each other grow in Krishna consciousness. So, I don't have much time now because we are saving the best for the last, Panchagoda Prabhu. But let us all pray today. This is the best, as I've said earlier, this is one of the best days of the year. In the sense that we should pray to Lord Balaram to shower His mercy, His blessings upon us, so that we may be able to continue our practice of devotional service. Lord Balaram, please help us to have faith in the holy name, not to commit any offenses. There are many offenses. Seva aparad, while serving the Lord in His Archa Vigraha form. There is Dhamma aparad. That means even while here in Vrindavan, Vrindavan can make us grow exponentially in Krishna consciousness but it can also be, we can also degrade ourselves being in the holy dham. So both ways, so we have to be careful. And that's why Srila Prabhupada says, don't go outside of the four walls of Krishna Balarama Mandir. You don't have to search anywhere, where is Krishna and Radhe? Or Krishna and Balaram? Or Gora and Nitai? We go for parikrama. We go to many holy places, but we don't hear outside. This is number one. Prabhupada even says he warned his disciples not to hear from his own god brothers. Because if you hear something different from what I'm saying, I told you, that you may be confused. So it doesn't matter how popular a sadhu or a holy man in Vrindavan, because in Vrindavan there is so many kathas going on. There's so many professional kathakars as well. And I was just reading, careful, don't read outside. But sometimes I will check about this sadhu. And he was saying that all the inhabitants of Vrindavan, they're all expansion of Lord Balaram. How is that? Vrindavan is an expansion of the energy of Lord Balaram. But we never heard from Srila Prabhupada saying that the inhabitants of Vrindavan, the Brajavasis, during Lord Krishna's time, 5,000 years ago, they're all expansion of Lord Balaram. That's Mayavad. We're all individual souls. Yes, we all came from Lord Krishna, but we are not Krishna. That means what he's saying is that these inhabitants of Vrindavan, they're all Balaram. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. Please be very careful. And he's one of the most popular person in Vrindavan. I was surprised. He's a complete Mayavadi. Mayavadis are worse than an atheist. An atheist doesn't believe in God. There is God, but he doesn't believe. But an impersonalist Mayavadi, that means there is no God and we're all God. The most dangerous that you will hear. And if you're not so sharp, if you somehow you are wanting to hear outside and you are not so sharp, you will be doomed. We don't want this to happen to all of us. Okay? It's just a warning. And hopefully, we all go back to Godhead in this lifetime by the mercy of Lord Balaram Ki Jai! Vidaigo Sitana Pramanande! Hari Om Tat Sat. Questions you may ask our dear President. Panchagoda Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Balaram K. Hari Hari. You said everything already. No. You can say some of the pastimes. There's so many pastimes.